Well, it's great to be here today. Obviously, with Media Day, comes just one day closer to the kickoff to this season, and all things that are ahead. And so proud of our football team for the work that they poured in throughout this off season, from the winter program to spring practice. Going through our tour of duty, the summer workouts, and coming up to report next Tuesday and back on the practice field 1 week from today. And they've done a remarkable job in the investment into each other, into pushing to hit and to reestablish that championship mentality and expectation that we have here at Florida State, and to uphold the standard of what it is to be a Seminole. And we've got four remarkable young men that are here with me today that have done a wonderful job throughout this offseason of being great leaders, of being the willingness to be the example of what we want it to look like on a daily basis, and excited for the expectation for all things that are ahead this season. As we've gone into this offseason, it has been about bringing that daily edge, that desperation to go win on a daily basis. And in everything that we do, from whether it is in the weight room, whether it was on the field, meeting room, in the classroom, we wanted that sense of competition. And we wanted every day, right, to see guys that are willing to rise to the challenge to be their best. And this football team has done it. Whatever we put in front of them, right, whether it was academically coming off our spring semester, we had the best team GPA ever in program history. Right, they answered the call when it came to what we wanted them to do academically. Whether it was in the weight room or tour of duty, we challenged them at new levels. Right, that it was probably some of the hardest workouts that we've ever had. Right, and to see those guys embrace that with literally with a smile on their face, knowing there was an opportunity to compete, to go get better. To see, the newcomers, the guys that have been a part of the program, to see them all work together. Right, to be able to set the foundation for what this football team's going to be. Because, all that we have is this season that's ahead. Right, and when you look through the past few years, we've accomplished some great things. We've experienced the highest of highs, and we've also found ourselves in a valley. We faced some disappointments, right? But every part of it has come back to our response. And this team and this season that's ahead, I've got great expectations, got a lot of confidence because I've watched the work, because I've seen the investment. Right, I'm really proud and grateful for the coaches and the new leaders that we have within our coaching staff. Being able to have two of the best coordinators in college football, a couple of the best football minds that this game has. And Coach Malzahn and Coach White have done a wonderful job pouring into our players. Being able to establish a foundation throughout the course of the spring and be able to build concepts and a plan in place that are built for the great playmakers that we have. And so we're excited for all things that are ahead. It's an exciting time in Tallahassee. We got a great kickoff here August 30th with Alabama coming into town, and this football team, it is hungry. Right, it is bringing that daily edge in all things that we're doing, and there's a lot of wonderful things around our program. We have a newly renovated Doak Campbell Stadium, which we're so excited to be able to be at full capacity. All right, our football only facility that we'll be moving into here this fall. I do want to take a moment just to thank our administration. Starting with President McCullough, his leadership, his vision, his continued push, to our AD, Michael Alford, to our board of trustees. We have an incredible group. Our chairman of the board, Peter Collins, and the work that they have pushed to continue to elevate our program in this new day of college athletics. I'm just so grateful for the support that we have and the investments that have been made from all of our boosters and everything that we're doing. And there are great days ahead here in Tallahassee and with this Florida State football program, and just excited to get back out on that field here this next week and everything that's in front of us.